Welcome to Spirits of Norway Vineyard and Winery. This is our next segment of Cooking with Wine. I'm Randy, and Julie and I are going to be making a real nice dish for you today. What are we making this morning?
We are going to be making a pan-seared cod with white wine tomato basil sauce.
That sounds delicious, and anytime you're making a seafood dish, especially around this time, Lent, it's going to be very popular. And we think you're going to enjoy this very well because we made it already and we tasted it and it's great.
Okay, so we are going to start our dish for you. We have prepped all our ingredients here, and a detailed recipe will be at the end of the video. So you'll see exactly what we did and how we did it because we kind of speeded it up for you and got it all ready. So Randy is going to hand me all the ingredients and kind of talk you through what I'm doing.
Well, the first thing Julie has done is heat up some olive oil in the pan, and we're going to add to that warmed up oil some crushed red pepper flakes, along with some minced garlic. We're going to saute that for approximately 1 minute until the garlic is fragrant.
Oh, it's fragrant. Again, I'm going to go with I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. Okay, it's looking good.
The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some cherry tomatoes that have been cut in half, and we're going to stir those in and until they're soft and blistering, but hold their shape for approximately 9 to 12 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Look at those little beauties. Fresh little beauties. Just keep kind of mixing them around so the garlic gets all around and the red pepper flakes. And if you don't want stuff tasting as hot, you obviously can alter the recipe and make changes as you see fit. All right, so I'm going to let that cook a little bit down. And Randy will add the wine.
Once the cherry tomatoes have cooked down a little bit more, then that's when we add our dry white wine. The dry white wine that we've chosen for this dish is our Pure Prairie. Our Pure Prairie is made with these Sauvignon Blanc grapes, and this is one of our personal go-tos. We really enjoy this a lot. It's a very crisp, clean wine with notes of fresh pear, very citrusy, and it's one of our best-selling white wines, especially in that dry to off-dry category. So it looks like the tomatoes have cooked down a little bit. They're still holding their shape. So we just measure this way, go around 3 or 4 times, and a little bit more, and there.
True measurement.
Simmering very nicely. So Julie is going to stir in some fresh basil. Lemon juice.
Freshly squeezed, mind you.
Some lemon zest that was also freshly grated.
Freshly zested.
Some salt. A little bit of sugar.
Sugar.
And then this is going to cook for about 2 minutes. After this is done cooking and thickening up a little bit, then we're going to transfer that into a bowl and set on the side.
Finish it later.
So now that the cod has been seasoned with salt and pepper, I'm going to pass this off to Julie to put in the hot oil.
Here we go, little fishies. Okay, let's get this sizzling. There we go. All right. All right, we have just enough room.
We're going to cook the cod for about 3 minutes on one side, then we're going to carefully turn it over and cook it for 3 to 4 minutes on the other side until thoroughly cooked. Okay, while the cod is cooking on both sides, we're going to warm up another small frying pan, and we have some butter in there. Going to melt some butter real nicely, and we're going to put some asparagus in there. We like to cook with fresh asparagus. It's such a nice vegetable that goes with, it goes well with any kind of meal. So we're going to just stir this around inside the butter. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. And just cook the asparagus while the cod is finishing up. And then after the asparagus is done, we'll plate everything.
So now we are going to flip the fish, and it's very tender, just to make sure everything's seared up well. And it does look good. Oh, is it tender? Nice and flaky. Okay. And then Randy is going to help and start plating and adding our beautiful sauce. We're finishing up our asparagus here. He's going to do the last little bit of seasoning on that also. Okay, so we are getting ready to plate this amazing recipe. I'm going to just plate 2 fish. Let's see. 2 different sizes there. I'm going to move that. And then add our sauce. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that great? Just kind of, as little or as much as you feel you want as the consumer and person eating it. And then Randy is going to plate the asparagus. Look at how fresh and green that is. Beautiful.
A lot of our ingredients that we use for our cooking videos, we purchase from festival food stores. And our festival food stores are going to be carrying our wine pretty soon, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Okay, here is our finished plated product, our pan-seared cod with tomato basil, a white wine tomato basil sauce, and our sauteed asparagus with Parmesan. Oh, it smells delicious.
Good job.
Thanks. Good job to you too.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Cooking with Wine. Today we made a really nice dish.
The pan-seared cod with a white wine tomato basil sauce.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
Speaking of a mouthful, let's dig into this. We thank you so much for tuning into this episode of our Cooking with Wine. We have another episode coming up, so please check that one out as well. Also, thank you for following us on Facebook and social media. And please share our Cooking with Wine videos with your friends and family. We really appreciate you as our customers. Thank you so much.